Fantastic. Hello and welcome to the Crystal Reiki Center live with your host, Amber Poole. Today we have an awesome day, a demonstration that we are going to show you many different things. This is part 2 of what they didn't teach you in school. So let me introduce you to me professionally and completely. I am Amber Poole. I am a Crystal Reiki Master, which means that I teach Crystal Reiki. And I also am a Crystal Shaman, which means I'm an intuitive, I'm a psychic, and I am a medium, all rolled into one. And I have done healing energy sessions for the past 10 years. So you can find me at thechakradeva.com, which is what I've been using my name as for 10 years. And you can also find me at the Crystal Reiki Center.com, where you can find all of my teachings and classes. We have a class this Monday on Crystal Reiki. So tonight I'm going to talk to you guys about body pendulums, different types of pendulums, and how to use them. And they were first brought back in the 1600s as a clock, right? You remember the clock? Tick-tock. And then after that, we started to implement them and use them more and more. And we use them today as divination tools. And if you have never used a pendulum, I'm going to show you how to use it. So this is what you didn't learn in school, part 2. Part 1, last week, we learned about our hands and how to have energy, build energy in between our hand chakras. So this week, we're going to learn about pendulums, and I'll have something brand new for you next week as well. So pendulums. I bet you did not know that your body is actually a pendulum. No, they don't teach that in school, right? So we're going to do a demonstration right now. I need you to stand up because that's the best way to do this. Let me get myself together here. All right. So you're going to stand up and you're going to feel your feet on the ground and get really, really solid. And I want you to just put your hands side by side and kind of relax and get grounded. Grounded just means you get really heavy into your feet. Some people like to close their eyes for this, and other people like to have their eyes open. It really doesn't matter, whatever works for you. But I want you to close your eyes or keep them open, and I want you to focus on, say, show me a yes. And you're feeling with your body. You're not actually coming up with your head. Okay. You start to sway, and you will sway back and forth, left or right. For me, my sway is to the right. So that was when I said, show me a yes, my body showing me which way my yes is. And then you get centered back in, and you can say, show me a no. Show me a no. Okay. And I actually go backwards. So my yes is to the right and my no is backwards. And that is how you get tuned to your body so that you can see which way the pendulum, your body pendulum, is going to move you. And it will be different for everybody. So anytime you want to try it and you're doubting yourself, which is what many people do, they say, oh, I don't know if this is right. I'm moving, but I don't know why I'm moving. So we're going to test it out. I want you to say your right name, okay? So I'm going to say, my name is Amber. And just allow your body to move. Now I moved to the right, which is my yes. And then you recalibrate, which means that you go back on your feet and you say, my name is, and you make up something. So my name is Lewis. You allow your body to move, and then it'll just move you back in a direction. And my no is backwards, so I am moving back because my name is obviously not Lewis. Now, you can do this technique with anything. Once you find your yes and you find your no, it's not up here, and that's where everybody gets stuck at. We're not using our heads. We're not using our logical sense. We are using our body and just allowing your body to move. After you have that, this is the fun part, okay? You can put things into your aura. So here I have a crystal, and I'm just going to put it into my aura. If you don't know what your aura is, it's all around you, really. You have your emotional body, your physical body, your spiritual body. There's different layers of energy around your body. So, and it's your center. This is your space. I want you to take an object, put it into your space, and you can just simply say, is this crystal in my highest good? Now, it's not your head, y'all. You don't want your head to be thinking. You want your crystal to do the work, or whatever object you're working on, and attuning it with your body, not your head. So, is it in the highest good for me to work with this crystal? And I go to the right, which is my yes. You just allow your body to move, right? It's not what you want it to be, it's what is going on. Now, you can use this technique with food. So if y'all don't know, if you have an allergy, grab some milk, grab your grains, grab your fish, whatever it is, put peanuts, put it into your space. You have to hold only one item, and it just needs to be close to your body. And then just ask, is this in my highest good? Your highest good means it's not your physical self thinking, it's your higher self thinking. Does this work for me? Is this a good item in my body? So you can also do this besides any kind of object. Let me just sit down again. Good. The objects that come close to you. Now, think about people. We don't like everybody, okay? So when you have somebody in your vicinity, just pull them close to you and stand next to them, all right? And then, is this person in my highest good? And allow it to happen. You guys probably already know the answer. All right. The second thing I want to show you is an actual pendulum. So pendulums, I think somewhere along the line they went down like, that they're bad or not good. But I can recall a time when Grandma was telling me how they put a string with a needle to it. And they said, is it a boy or is it a girl? And it would hang above the pregnant woman's belly. And it would move and everybody would say, oh, it's a boy or it's a girl. Now they got really fancy with these things. And now you can buy them for $12.99 at your store down the street. So it's just a string. It's something that can hang, a chain in this case, and then something that's heavier. I want to mention to you guys that if you don't go to a metaphysical store, you don't have to. You can use your necklace. As long as it's a string, like something straight, and it has a pendulum at the bottom or something heavy hanging off of it, it's going to work as well. Here's the thing. Everybody says, well, I moved it, or, it was my intuition, or I made it move. So close your eyes. If you're doubting yourself, just close your eyes. And I want you to pinch the top of your necklace or the top of a pendulum. And then you can say, ready? Show me yes. And it starts to move. I've been working with this guy for a long time, so it just moves instantly. Show me no. And it will move in a different direction. Now, what you need to know is that every item has a different yes or a different no. So here's my necklace, and I'm going to say, show me yes. So that yes goes up and down. Show me no. And that one goes in reverse. Now, I've, again, been working for pendulums for a very long time, so mine move quicker. If you pick up something and it just starts to jiggle, I love when I teach class and people stare at it. Show me yes. And it moves barely. And they're like, Amber, it's just barely moving. Shut your eyes. Allow the magic to happen, okay? This is not about us being in our heads anymore, ever. They don't teach you this in school. This is about us being magical. So I want you just to close your eyes and then allow it to move up and down. And that's going to be the fun part of this, right? Here is how you use this for more than yeses and for more than nos. So if you're going to hold it at the top, and obviously you have your yes, you have your no. Then you can also make a diagram. So this guy right here, it's backwards now that I can see it, and you're going to have options in it. So you're going to say, you can fill in these options, and you can make however many you want. So let's do it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's say it's a root, your sacral, which these are all chakras, your heart, your throat, and your third eye. I didn't make enough room, but if you draw it like this, and then you put your pendulum hanging over it, which this might be funny to do it, you're going to put it in the center. Can you guys see that? You're going to put it into the center of the diagram, and is my birthday in July? And it will go in a specific direction. That says yes. Is pizza good for me? Pizza good for me. Oh, and there is a question mark. So maybe it depends on what type of pizza it is, or what brand of pizza it is, or where I'm getting it from, or if it's a gluten-free pizza. You can even ask that. Is gluten-free good for my body? Oof, I wish it said no. I wish I could have all the gluten in the world. So that's how you make just a 3-1. This one down here, you can add in as many, oops, I'm backwards again. You can add in as many options as you want through here. I give up. Options, okay? Add in as many options as you want. And you would go to the bottom of it and hold it. What chakra do I need to work on? And it will go through them. And then it comes down to the solar plexus. So I need to work on my solar plexus. This is something that you guys can do and have fun with, that you don't need to run out and get materials. You can test your body first, right? Use the body pendulum. My husband, he's listening, but he would call me out on it because we would be at restaurants or places, and I would either stand up or I would get out my pendulum and I would test out and say, what's good for me? What's in my highest good? And then I found out that you could do the body pendulum without anybody seeing. So if you're trying to be not woo-woo in public, just use your body, and you will get it down so good that when you go to the grocery store and you grab something and you hold it close to you and you move, you're like, oh, okay, no. And then you can put it down. So you can actually use it discreetly. Or you can get out your pendulum, take off your necklace, and go about it that way. Any decisions that you have that you're wondering, not with your mind, but with your intuition, you will to use this. So again, my name is Amber Poole. I am on here every Thursday at 8:15. I hope that you really enjoyed our demonstration for today, and join me next week for part 3 of what they didn't teach you at school. If you have any questions, or if you just want to tell me about your experience, please go to crystalreikicenter.com, drop me a line, say hello, find me on Facebook, and I would love to chit chat. I will see you all next week.